everyone, welcome back to Yewb Rediscovers Hearthstone. We've still got a Tavern Brawls quest. We've got a new quest, 3 games with Druid. I'll probably do that at some point. Before I begin though, I should probably make some kind of mention at the beginning of the video. This is going to be the last one. I really enjoyed making this series. It's been kind of a great experiment for me to make my first YouTube Let's Play series, but I think the rediscovery thing is kind of played out now. This is what, episode 22, 23? And I feel like the game has been thoroughly rediscovered. And now I'm just playing it, which is great. And I will continue to play it over on my Twitch screen. Yes, over on my stream on Twitch. The link for which is in the description. But I think this is the last video I'm going to make of this series. So thank you guys very much for watching. And I guess let's get straight back into it. So this is, I woke up 20 minutes ago and couldn't wait to get straight back into Hearthstone, so excuse me if I'm a little bit groggy. I pretty much just got up, had a coffee, and got straight into Hearthstone, so hopefully my play is, you know, not what it usually is. It's not great. It's really not great. I'm really having second thoughts about Lightning Storm and Feral Spirit. Maybe I should keep Feral Spirit. If I play that on 2, then I need another 2-drop to play on 3. Oh wow, okay. That looks fine. Unfortunately, I don't have any synergy with the Trog, but... but you know, that still might be okay. I mean, at very worst, it's a 1-3 for 1, which on 1 is not bad. This hand is kind of something and nothing. There's some really good cards here, but no really effective way to play them yet. 2 is probably going to be Totem anyway. I could coin Mana Tide on 2, but that seems really bad for a variety of reasons. It doesn't really do anything, to be honest. It may just get bashed. No point using the coin on something that doesn't really affect the board. Okay, that's fine. So it's going to be Rockbiter, I think, unless it's Feral Spirit. It's Rockbiter. Next turn, Feral Spirit looks good. Could be Mana Tide. Could even be Master of Evolution, actually. Get a random 2-drop from an injured 1-drop, that seems fine. Could Feral Spirit coin Evolve? I think the 2/3s are 2, or cost 2 each. Yeah, it's if I coin Master of Evolution, I've got nothing to play on 4, so I'll play on Curve. Oh, and also the Overload. I didn't even clock that. Yeah, they cost 2. That's okay. Of course, there's now no point in turning this into a 2-drop because it's unlikely even to change its stats. Could Master of Evolution one of the taunts? Oh no, I'm overloaded. What am I even thinking about? No, it could be Evolved then. Could be just Totem.
My eyes are open.
Just Totem then, I think. That's fine. What would I have wanted to get? Maybe the 1/1 actually. Or the Spell Power Totem would have been good. Oh, that's a shame. Azure Drake? I could Master of Evolution this and turn it into probably something like a 3-4 or maybe a 3-3. 3/3 would suck. Maybe just Azure Drake. Azure Drake doesn't die to on the board damage. It's also a really good evolve target. Do I Azure Drake coin evolve? Yes. Yeah, I think that's fine actually. What are you? Oh, Herald Village and Orgrimmar Aspirant. Not great. So his 3/5 has to kill my 3/3. Which means since I've got two of them in my hand, Lightning Storm might be really good next turn. Depending on what else he plays. Oh, okay, he's going to bash it. That's fine. Lightning Storm obviously not great here. I'm 1 mana too low to play Mana Tide Thing from below. So instead I think I totem Master Evolution. Give me a random 7. Okay, Ravenlock Assassin is not bad. That's kind of scary. It's not a card you see often in Constructed, obviously. I can't remember the last time I saw it in Constructed. Maybe not ever. But it's really good in Arena, which is obviously where we are. No, but it's good if you happen to have it, I guess. Because this... I could Hex it, though. No, I think I Mana Tide Thing from below. Which, yeah, leaves me 1 mana, but that's fine. Oh, nice. I'm actually not sure Thaurissan belongs in this deck, but I suppose it's nice to have at this point. I think this deck is a little bit too fast to run Thaurissan. That's a shame. But, you know, it's fine, I think. Do I play another one? Just dies. Whatever I play just dies, though. Because Thaurissan, that would force him to use Gorehal on it. Do I Azure Drake? Maybe I go Azure Drake Thing from below. Yeah, seems like it. Thing from below is really good. It's usually a 5/5 for 4 or even 3. In the late game, I've seen it go down to 0 mana pretty handily. I don't think this deck runs out of cards. It's got 2 Azure Drakes. I think it's got 2 Ancestral Knowledge. Right. Can't help but think that was a mistake. Oh shit, he no longer cares about health. That's terrifying. But what do I do about it? There's not a lot I can do about it, right? I'll draw the cards for now. Hex is fine. Fire Elemental is awesome. That is such a huge tempo play. I didn't even know what I was looking for. Next turn could be Thaurissan Totem Golem, or just Thaurissan Hero Power. Could be Lightning Storm, depending on what he plays. I like the card art. Wow, okay. That is a scary play for him. That's not what he wanted to do. So I've got to Hex that, which means I can't play Thaurissan. So I guess Hex, Totem Golem, regular Totem. Looks fine to me. I mean, the Totem Golem dies. But his weapon isn't that scary anymore. And it takes him down to 11. Well, 15 with the 0 bar. I should look at more of these card backs. It's quite cool. I'm liking them. So if he kills my Totem Golem, he doesn't have an obvious way to deal with Thaurissan. Ooh. Spellbreaker, and he just wanted to get it out on the board. Obviously he didn't care about the silence. So do I Lightning Storm? No. Maybe I Fire Elemental. Fire Elemental, Feral Spirit? Thaurissan, Feral Spirit. Is Thaurissan good here? I don't know if Thaurissan's going to give me any real value. No, Fire Elemental is too good. Next turn could be a good Lightning Storm. I've been saying that since the beginning. I'm still not sure Lightning Storm really belongs in this deck. Oh, you absolute dong. Double Lightning Storm, which has got, what, a 75% chance of killing the Fire Elemental? Oh, fuck. How didn't I see that coming? Okay. I'm not going to work out the maths, but I think it's very unlikely I kill both of these. So I'm going to say it's, what, 18%? Oh, no. That was a mistake. This is what happens when you start playing before you work out what you're going to play. Alright. So I have 6 mana next turn, and Thaurissan is now totally useless. What do I want to draw? I've already drawn both Feral Spirits. Kind of want to evolve Thaurissan, honestly. Alright. What am I scared of? Well, that. Alright. No, we're going to play it sensibly. What do we got? Okay, you just gave my Cthulhu +1/+1, that's awesome. Oh, Scavenging Hyena sucks. Undercity Valiant is actually okay, I suppose. It's a 3/2. Cult Sorcerer, yeah, it's fine. The spell damage could have been useful 5 turns ago. I didn't know Reno Warrior was a thing. Because Control Warrior's got so many ways of gaining health anyway, I didn't really think... And it's not even health, it's armor. So I get why Reno Paladin is a thing, because it's just an extension of the classic healing type deck. But in Warrior, you tend to like sit on 20 health and 30 armor for ages. Which makes Reno kind of bad. But clearly it works. So that's good for me. Unfortunately, it's not quite good enough. Okay. I was considering just running those against Ragnaros, but there's no point. I'm pretty sure I'm not going to recover from this. I don't think there's any way I can, honestly. I think his Gorehowl killed 7 minions. Okay, that's good, I suppose. Summon any random totem. If that's Flame Tongue, I can kill Ragnaros. It's not. Of course it's not. It's never Flame Tongue, except when it is. Alright, just to get something out there. I need to rush him down with what I've got on the board, but I think it's pretty obvious that's not going to happen. Yeti, really? Oh, that's a shame. I've not been having great luck with this deck. And that's a euphemistic way of saying I haven't been playing this well with this deck, and I think there are a couple of weak cards I want to replace. I'm not sure what I want to replace them with yet, but I'm sure I can think of something. I need, I think, a little bit more early game. I think I really need to get ball control in the early game. I've got all this is late game. I don't know. Maybe I had to remove one Lightning Storm. Got one Ancestral Knowledge. Maybe I need more Ancestral Knowledges. I don't think I need those. Oh, what's the Shaman card that is like strictly better than Lava Shock? Or not strictly better, but that I don't have. I think it's an epic, yeah, Eternal Sentinel. Would I rather have a 3-2 for 2 or a deal 2 damage for 2? That is not even a question. I'll take 1. Because it is an epic and I'm kind of low on dust. Yeah, I think that's okay. Another Ancestral Knowledge. It's good. And Elemental. You know, if you play one Overload after that, it's pretty good. But it's kind of, I suppose it's quite difficult to necessarily play that effectively. Stormcrack? I'm just looking at Overload cards now, which I shouldn't be. Stormcrack is okay. It's actually pretty good. I can play Flame Tongue. Maybe I'll put in 2 Flame Tongue. Maybe that's what this is missing. Okay. Flame Tongue, the only reason I don't, or I was a little bit hesitant to put in Flame Tongue, is because it sucks with Evolve. You really don't want to evolve it into a random 3-drop. But at the same time, you have to play Evolve after you've attacked that turn. Because otherwise your minions lose the ability to attack, so you would have to play Flame Tongue, then attack, then Evolve, or attack without Flame Tongue, then Evolve, then play Flame Tongue for no reason. But I think it's an either-or deal, right? And that's okay. They fill kind of a similar niche in that they're both buff cards in a way. This is a pretty shitty starting hand. The only saving grace is Tunnel Trog and I guess Rockbiter. 2 Tunnel Trogs. Nothing to play them with though. I'd probably Rockbiter his Snow Chugger, assuming it's Snow Chugger. Okay, I'm for it. Man, you thought it was a dead cert. How wrong you were. Totem. Next turn, oh god, I don't even know, man. Probably Tunnel Trog Totem. Pretty weak, but he seems to be having a weak start to the game as well. Which obviously I'm happy to see. If I drew Master of Evolution, I would probably play it. Okay, Ancestral Knowledge puts me on 2 next turn. Let's hope it's worth it. It was not worth it. That was poor. I can coin Feral Spirit next turn. That puts me on 3 the turn after. It's rough. It's just rough, there's no way around it. He's having a really weak game as well, though. I don't know what kind of deck this is. I'm thinking it's probably Freeze Mage, but does Freeze Mage really want to throw away its Frostbolts that early? I mean, maybe. Next turn could be Evolve Rockbiter weapon. I hadn't considered that. Or just Evolve. I think Evolve is probably better than Totem here, even if my 0-1 dies. Oh, which it doesn't. Okay, this is scary. It's okay. It's okay. This is kind of a scary board for him, I suppose. Okay, Fire Elemental should kill his 3 cost. Not quite. Flame Waker. That's really good for him. Shit. Azure Drake Evolve. How greedy is that? How greedy is that? Not very. Hex. No. Totem Feral Spirit Evolve. I need to kill the... I don't need to kill this. Oh, okay. Yeah. That's kind of cool, I guess. So I should just hit him in the face.
This is my responsibility.
Fuck me, man. Oh, no. Okay. Oh, that's Bran. Shit. Yeah, I kind of thought that might happen, but it was too good to pass up, honestly. Unless it wasn't too good to pass up. Maybe it wasn't too good to pass up. We just don't know. Right, I shouldn't have run into that Flame Strike. No, you should have run into that Flame Strike. So this is probably GG. It's kind of being an asshole about it.
You win this. That's incredible.
I can't lose stars at this rank, which is a bonus. The more I look at this deck, the more I'm starting to think it's just bad. So after this game, I might switch to my Reno Paladin. But I think there are a couple of changes that need to be made to that. I might do that later.
Versus Jaina.
You asked for it.
For Doomhammer.
I love that. This is a different mage. Do I keep Tuskarr Totemic? I don't keep anything else. I think Tuskarr Totemic's probably a little bit slow. But I'm going to keep it. Yeah, I don't have any early game. Great. That's really where this deck has been let down, and I kind of knew that and tried to fix it and ended up not fixing it. I think that's too scary not to rock batter. Oh yeah. Just trying to think of what I would put into this deck. Maybe Flame Juggler. Probably better than Knife Juggler. Neither of them are great in this deck though. Maybe Knife Juggler is better. I do have a lot of minions that summon other minions. Coin Frostbolt? Holy shit. That's aggressive. Give me a Totem Golem. That is not a Totem Golem. You're not a Totem Golem. Totem Golem. What the fuck is this deck? Apart from wrecking me, mate. Flame Tongue doesn't really do enough. So I have 4 next turn. Alright. Again, not quite enough. He's playing this very, very fast. Okay, that could be anything. Could be mirror entity, that's probably the most likely. Could be duplicate, which would be good for me, I suppose, so he probably hasn't played it. Could be effigy. Could be counterspell. Could be vaporize. It's so unlikely to be vaporize. But it also is probably the easiest to play around. No, mirror entity is also easy to play around. I should do that. It's mirror entity. Awesome. I have to leave the 6-3 alive. Kabbalist Tome? Please play Kabbalist Tome. Yeah, I really don't know if Evolve is that good. I don't know if it's good enough to build a whole deck around. Maybe it is, and I'm just not using it properly, or maybe I've been unlucky with it, but the fact that so many cards have card text which is lost when they're cheated into the field by something like Evolve kind of means that, in a way, it's like, get rid of a 3-drop, summon a random 3-drop, instead of what it should be, which is summon a random 4-drop. What did he kill them? Flame Totem, yeah, of course. How easy is it for me to deal with the effects of Lightning Storm? Pretty easy. Oh yeah, I've got spell power. Of course. Nice. I think I'm Mana Tide. And again, I kind of feel like I'm playing into Flame Strike, but he doesn't have it yet. He can't play it till next turn, obviously. I'm not sure I want to evolve Mana Tide Totem, but maybe I do. Gives me a random 4-drop, and I think that's probably fine. I'd rather play something like Master of Evolution. Oh yeah, I also don't really want to evolve Totem Column, because 3-4 for 3 is already a good deal. Evolve sort of has like anti-synergy with Overload.
Someday I'll be just like you.
Alright. He's really looking for something. And I don't know what it is. Could be Flame Strike. He's looking for Flame Strike. So I should trade down. Unfortunately, I can't do that. Oh dear. Alright. Maybe I should have totemed first. Yeah, great. Oh, well, I get the 5-5 at least. Whatever. I'd seriously considered hexing my own Doomsayer, but he's probably got Flame Strike anyway. He was milling for it pretty hard last turn. So maybe he doesn't have it. I don't know. Maybe he'll have it and then reason that he doesn't need to play it, which is a very fair assumption. The only, well, if you played Flame Strike, all it would do is kill my 5-5. The Death Rattle from this. So you'd Flame Strike the 1-1, it would summon a 5-5, and then Doomsayer would kill it. And that's not worth spending 7 mana on. Nothing. I mean, it sort of does. It is good that it prevents him from playing his turn. What? That is the wrong thing to do that to. That's better. Can you explain the logic to me of using Cone of Cold there? I mean, what if Cone of Cold just nothing? Nothing at all. Alright. Fine. Tuskar Feral Totem. Nice. Definitely Feral then. So I'm assuming he doesn't have Flame Strike. I mean, I'm making the assumption that's what he was looking for when he played Arcane Intellect twice. Okay, fine. Maybe he found it. I didn't see where he pulled it from in his hand, but it would have been nice to know. I mean, I could... There's no point in playing these, really. Apart from to get something on the board. I think I need to play very aggressively to have any chance at all. I think I've already lost, and I think this deck is bad. What am I scared of? Antonidas? Ronin? The Ronin-Antonidas combo? I'm not scared of Azure Drake, but maybe I should be. Swipe? The Azure Drake swipe combo? Nah, alright. Oh, there's my own Azure Drake. Okay. I mean, that is pretty good. Sort of like a 5/5 for 3 because I floated 3 mana. It's difficult to look at it that way. Flame Strike. Don't do this to me. Oh, you total dong. Alright, that's GG. That's GG. So yeah, I'm going to write this deck off as a bit of a failed experiment. Maybe I'll come back to it later or redesign it. But I'm talking much later. That'll be on stream rather than in a video, I think. I've won 1 game with this deck in like 5 or 6. Reno it is. This is a much later game deck, which I like. I'm more comfortable with that. I still think it's dangerous to base a whole deck around 1 card, but plenty of better players than me use Reno, so... More mages, man.
You asked for it.
More like zany mage, am I right? Oh, can you believe what I just said? Steward of Dark Shadows a 5. A Light in the Darkness, I suppose, might be a passable too. I love that, especially with Paladin, they've just given up on naming the cards after actual in-game spells. Equality at least seems like it could be one, but it isn't. That's aggressive. But I've got Reno. That's not necessarily the worst idea, but it is. No, I'm going to take Blood Knight. 4/4 for 3. 4/4 for 3. Sometimes becomes like a 10/10 for 3. Kill 2 Divine Shields, which obviously it isn't. In fact, I pretty clearly just play that now. I mean, it kind of just dies, but it dies to 4 mana. There's a reasonable chance he'll deliberately not do that, because he wants to get value out of the Fallen Hero, which I think would be wrong. Yeah, okay. Not really sure what he's gone for there. Seems odd. What do I play now? Great question. Jeweled Scarab? Jeweled Scarab Loot Hoarder? Jeweled Scarab Hero Power? Loot Hoarder Hero Power? I'll take Sword of Justice. Okay then. This deck could run Arcane Explosion. It's so unlikely, but you do see it sometimes at this rank of play.
This document looks legally binding.
I'm sorry, what did you just say? That's adorable. Okay. Great. Argent Lance is a really easy play for me here, I think. Yeah, no, okay. I saw Cairn and got very excited. Okay. No worries. Shouldn't have done that. Never mind. Is it correct to go face it? Oh, what am I doing? Winning. Against Mage, I do this. Yeah, I could certainly have played that turn better. It's okay, I've got Reno. It's not necessarily a win on its own. I've also got Equality, which I think it might be correct to play. Yeah, I will play Equality.
A battle for justice.
Maybe should have played Sword of Justice, but I think I'd rather Hero Power. I think next turn is probably Reno against Mage. Be nice to get a full, like, 25 heal out of it, but that's way too greedy. Unless it's not too greedy. So I could Blessing of Kings. No, there's no way of killing it straight up. Unless I Blessing of Kings, Sword of Justice, hit that with my face. Which I will do. This is such a greedy play. I'm trying to get way too much value out of Reno. But I don't think he can kill me from 7, or from 9 with 7 mana. I could bait him into overextending, but then I can't punish him for overextending, so what's the point in that? Range actions are 4/6. Alright then.
We're gonna be rich.
Oh no, it's a 5/7. Ooh, he can deal 10 to me right now. And probably will. Well, he almost certainly will. Grotesque Dragonhawk though, it just looks so bad. And in fact, if he can get rid of my Reno, I have no way of dealing with this 5/5. 9 mana? Kraken. Shit, son. Alright. A little bit scary. Oh yeah. I played Competitive Spirit for no goddamn reason, didn't I? Okay. Oh, okay. We're good. Good, good. Yeah. He probably shouldn't have North Sea Krakened my face, if I had to guess. I don't think that's a very good use of the card at all. That's not too bad. Is he going to trade? Yeah. So I've taken his 9/7 down to an adorable 1/1. Azure Drake stand against Darkness Hero Power? Yes. I was considering Cairn, of course, but I think I'd rather have this shit out. Considering he's already used 1 Flame Strike, and Cairn is a little bit on the slow side. I need to be quite fast here. My hand is not terrible. got a whole board of shit. I've got, what is this even? Sacred Trial, yeah, okay, that could be okay. Looks like it will get some value. Oh, go away. he probably deliberately playing around Sacred Trial. Or not. And yeah, I've got Seal and Cairn, which are both great cards. What is this card, man? So I can destroy his board, leaves me with a 5-1. Alright, I should play this first. Don't hit his face? Oh, because you're not, though. Alright. So I don't play Cairn this turn. Yeah, that is better. Yeah, that's pretty good. I am scared of Flame Strike again, but it seems unlikely he's going to draw it. If he has a second one, which he probably does. And this is the biggest deck, or it's not the biggest deck, sorry. The biggest board I'll have for a while. Okay, he's playing Lord of the Arena, which is awful, of course. 6-5 for 6 would have to have a pretty good effect to make it worth playing, and it just doesn't. Shit, I think I'm winning. Chances of him drawing a weapon? He would have to get it through magical means. Seems pretty unlikely. I'm massively overextended here, though. He'd have to top deck Flame Strike. And even then I've got Cairn, which is a huge anti-Flame Strike card. Annoying, yeah. Secret, probably Mirror Entity. A guy who plays Goldshire Footman and Lord of the Arena might think Vaporize is good. I should put Blessing of Wisdom on Cairn. And I will not play Sen'jin yet. Might think Vaporize is good. I don't know, man. He does. Oh, it's Ice Barrier. Okay. I know Sen'jin doesn't die to Flame Strike, but it does die to Flame Strike Hero Power. That is a cool little icon. Never seen that before. Very few cards actually give it the magical effect icon. Or very few buffs give a card the magical effect icon when you play it on them. In fact, I don't think I've ever noticed it before. I probably have. Kind of hinges on this turn for him. But I think there's so little way I lose here that I have to just go for it. It's easy to say that I'm having more luck with this deck than I was with the Evolved Shaman, but I think... I don't mean any offense to the guy, but I think this is the worst player I've played today. Or, well, the worst player I've played with either of these decks, honestly. Okay. So he's just going to do nothing. So I think the sample size is a little bit too low to say that right off the bat. Consecration's a good draw. That is hero power. Twat him in the face. Oh yeah, forgot about Blessing of Wisdom. Like I'm in any position to be judging someone's skill.
Runs out on me.
He's just AFK. Alright, I'll take that. I've got lethal on the board. Have I? Shit, I actually haven't. No, I have. I've got Consecration.
The battle!
For honor.
The battle! The battle!
GG. This is going alright. Maybe I should get rid of that Druid quest. No, I should see what happens in my arena first, but that's probably not going to be this episode, so... What do I have a good matchup against with this? Maybe Priest? Probably any mid-range deck. Maybe mid-range Hunter, Beast Hunter, I think I'm probably fairly favoured against. Definitely not Zoo Warlock, though. Probably not Zoo Warlock. It's all mages, though, so it doesn't matter. It's just all mages forever, always, at all times, constantly. I'm going to throw Reno back. Maybe it's correct to keep Reno? It's an interesting idea. I've got a really good 2-3-4, though. Is this guy AFK as well? That would be nice. Although this is not great for the video material. It's fine, I guess. It's not doing anything. Okay, there we go.
Well met.
So it's probably Flame Juggler turn 1. Loot Hoarder is a filler card, especially against Mage. Definitely Flame Juggler. Yeah, that's good. He may Frostbolt my 2-3 now, which would be a little bit annoying, but honestly, that's fine. You want to Frostbolt my 2-3, man, you go ahead. What's that, then? You must have had something in mind when you played the coin. Arcane Missiles? Oh, Arcane Intellect. And he's going to trade. So he's scared of me hitting his face. He'd rather trade, presumably, than have me hit his face. Not sure that's right.
Back to your homes.
I'm fairly unlikely to get value out of this, but it's a better tempo play than Loot Hoarder. Or Hero Power, which would probably be better than Loot Hoarder right now. Looks like he doesn't have much to play, so he's probably gonna... He probably would Hero Power my Loot Hoarder. Oh, that's okay. Frostbolt? No Frostbolt? No Frostbolt. I could Loot Hoarder... Oh, I should Loot Hoarder Hero Power. Definitely. I kind of see this as being only good for the hero power, but Loot Hoarder is a 1 health minion as well. And I should trade. Even against Mage, I think that's a good play.
Feeling chilly.
Oh, what do I want to draw now? Blood Knight. I don't think I even have Blood Knight in this deck. I think I did, and then I took it out for something else. Blessing of Kings. Oh man, it is the best play I've got, isn't it? This seems like a bad card. But maybe it's not. Yeah, Blessing of Kings is pretty good there, actually. Next turn's probably Cairn, and I think I'm probably slightly favoured to win. Yeah, that's good for me. I think I'm probably slightly favoured to win. Not by much, but a little bit. How he deals with Cairn is gonna almost determine this game in its own right, I think. Polymorph would be good for him. Now that's the card I'm really scared of. If he silences it, that's not too bad, but that's unlikely to happen. Next turn is a bit of a tricky one. Maybe it's a Light in the Darkness. If that gets counterspelled, that's okay. That feels like a weak turn for him. I'm scared of Mirror Entity, of course. That's the main thing I'm worried about.
Hey, give me that.
Now I'm very scared of Mirror Entity. That's counterspell. Okay. That is fine. So I think I just play Polluted Hoarder. Yep, that's fine. I'm not too scared of Flame Strike. Blizzard would be worse for me, obviously, because it does the same thing, except I can't attack with my Cairn. And it leaves presumably 2 Flame Strikes in his deck. Well, okay, Frostbolt's not too bad. He's sort of telegraphing Blizzard, perhaps? No? Okay, no Blizzard. That's not what you want to do as Freeze Mage. I don't think. He's scared, man. He's scared. He should be scared. I don't think Freeze Mage runs anything BGH worthy. Argent Lance stand against darkness? Yeah. Excellent.
For justice.
Stand against darkness isn't great against mage for obvious reasons. It's not great against mage, druid, a couple of other classes. Paladin is one of them. Any class with AoE. I should stop beating around the bush. But if I don't play it now, when do I play it? Maybe never. But I don't have a better play this turn, so it's probably better to play it than to just keep it in my hand and effectively waste the card without ever playing it. Next turn, Jeweled Scarab. Depending on what he plays, Seal of Champions could be good. Depending on what he plays, BGH could be good, but I don't think anything in this deck gets BGH'd. He used 3 cards to deal with Ken, and they're 3 really good cards as well, so I'm happy with that. That's the thing with Ken, it's so sticky. There's just no really good way of dealing with it short of Hex or Polymorph. Alright then. Freeze any character damaged by this minion, so if I Seal of Champions that, it won't freeze it. So I should Jeweled Scarab first. In fact, that's pretty much all I can do. Okay, well that's probably pretty easy. So I can't really do anything this turn. What damage do I have on the board? 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Alright. Well, 15 plus the hero power. With the weapon, of course. Fine. That's the second Ice Lance. Okay, no worries. I don't think Shatter is even that good. I don't know, I've said that a lot. I have no experience of playing Freeze Mage, so it's just a hunch, but... Nah, it just seems bad. Alright. Okay, I need to think about this. So I played Justicar, double hero power. That gives me 4 minions, including the Justicar. Yeah, alright.
The battle! The battle! The battle! The battle! For justice!
Oh, I had lethal. I was just talking about the fact I had lethal, and I completely missed it. This is one of the reasons, man, that I've decided to end this series here and just stream it instead. It's because it's kind of stressful to commentate over it. I enjoy it, but it kind of stops me thinking about the turn as well as maybe I should. And that's my own fault. It's nothing else than that, but...
Feeling chilly.
Freeze my face? Yeah, okay. Yeah, see, now I'm in not a tricky spot, but I'm in a worse spot than I should be.
Put your faith in the light. Reporting for
Because I miss lethal. In fact, no, I didn't even miss lethal. I understood that I had lethal and just didn't take it. Why did I do that?
wanted, dead or alive.
Okay, so I should be alright here. Wow. What am I scared of? Not a lot, to be honest. No, not that. I'm not scared of that. Okay. Do I have lethal? Not yet. Fine.
Reporting for duty. The battle! The battle!
So there should be no way he survives next turn. Reno Jackson? It's not a Reno deck. That is some cool card art. I just like blue things, man. I'm just well into blue things. Sky, Forget-Me-Nots, Mana Crystals. Just love it, man. Eiffel 65, big fan. Keep wondering. Is this just BM? This is just BM.
That was a mistake.
So I guess while he's BMing, I should probably take this opportunity to end the series, because this is going to be the last game of the series. I've really enjoyed it. I hope you've enjoyed watching it. At least 20% as much as I've enjoyed making it. I will continue to play Hearthstone over on my Twitch channel. So if you, for whatever reason, do want to check that out, please do. I could BM him back. Haha, okay, GG. But yeah, whatever. I've had a couple of other series on the go, and I kind of feel like they've been taking a little bit of a backseat to Hearthstone, because I've been recording like 2 hours of Hearthstone a day and not doing as much as I should on the others. So I think it's probably best if I end the series here and just continue to stream it. So yeah, I guess thank you guys so much for watching it. It's been an experience. I've really enjoyed it, and look out for more series in the future. Thank you guys very much.